punch for punch in boxing terms. And this could go either way, this fourth game here. 2-1 to Saive. He's serving 16-all. And now Appelgren decides to up the pace and takes the advantage here and has hit the front in the fourth game. Could this be a significant moment in this Swedish final of 1991? Saive then serving 16-17. That was a very, very big point. And Mikael Appelgren now knows that this point could set him on his way to taking it all the way. It's 16-18 then. Saive serving. We're in the fourth set. Oh, he's missed it. So, just when he had the chance to go 3 in front, Saive came back, and Appelgren now serves 18-17 in front, having to win the set to take us into a decider at 2-all. The crowd clearly behind the Stockholm lad, Appelgren from Stockholm himself. We're some 300 kilometers north of that, but his opponents from Belgium, and the crowd very much behind Appelgren, the Swede. It's out. It's 19-17. And now the experience of the 30-year-old with all those titles behind him could tell. It's 2017, and he has 3 set points. Mikael Appelgren to take us into a decider. And what a decider that would be. Oh, and he's missed it, so he's still got 2, but Saive never gives up. 20-18. And big points now. 2 more set points. Appelgren serving then to take us into a decider. What a great return. And it's out. It's a deciding set then. 21-18, 2 sets all. And we'll be bringing you that final set in the 1991 Swedish Open table tennis final straight after this break.
Eurosport.
Sundsvall, 300 kilometres north of Stockholm. We've got a real thriller here. It's the final of the 1991 Swedish table tennis, and we're into the final set. And we're going to bring you the whole of the final game. It's 2 sets all between Mikael Appelgren of Sweden and Jean-Michel Saive there, the man in your picture. We're going to bring you the whole of this nail-biting final game. So Appelgren to serve then, as we start away. First point to Saive. And he takes the advantage early in the set this time. Appelgren is bidding to come from 2 games down twice in a row.
2-all.
His opponent in the semi-final was fellow Swede, Jan Valda.
2-3, save.
But now he's behind again. 3-2 then to Saive in the final set. Well, it was amazing. It's happened now 3 or 4 times, and there's his girlfriend in the centre of your picture there. His defence has been outstanding, and Saive completely missed that. I think the bounce deceived him, but Appelgren has really just baited him there. into the unforced error. That's the third unforced error that's been made from nothing short of a bait. Appelgren now 4-2 in front.
3-4.
And back to 3-4. Well, what a rally, you have to say. Top-class table tennis there. They were all round the table. Really high-quality stuff here. It's been an excellent final. If you're just joining us, we're in the deciding game here in the 1991 Swedish table tennis final between Mikael Appelgren in your picture and his 22-year-old opponent, Jean-Michel. There we are. We're in the deciding set. It's 5-4 in favour of the Swede. He's now 6-4 in front, and he was 2 games down. The crowd obviously behind the man from Stockholm. But I think both players getting the ovations now. Excellent battle. And now the hopes of a home win, as they say, growing as Saive just getting a little rattled. Eight 8-4 now, and Appelgren, who won the European singles and team title in 1990.
8-5.
He's looking to give himself a boost in preparation for a crack at a place in the Swedish national team for the Olympic Games. That's what they're all interested in.
9-5.
He now leads 9-5. Although for the first time, prize money introduced into this tournament. £10,000 is up for grabs.
5-10.
Earlier in the year, there was prize money in the Austrian Open. The winner got a car and the lady got a Rolex watch. It is the first time that cash is available. And the cash could well be staying in Sweden after another great comeback.
5-10.
Mikael Appelgren then has a 5-point lead as Jean-Michel this end serving 5-10, final game in the final. And it's now 6 points, it's 5-11. And Appelgren with 2 games to nil behind here, as he was in the semi. He's clawed his way back now.
6-11.
Conjured up victory from potentially the jaws of defeat. And leads now 12-6.
Seven
7-12 then, and his opponent, ranked 14 in the world. He was runner-up in the Mixed European Cup and ranked 8th in Europe, very popular in France. When he played there, he would constantly fill arenas of up to 4,000.
7-12.
He's 5 points behind here in the deciding game. The 1991 Swedish table tennis finals. It's 13-7 now, and you can almost sense Appelgren's urgency. He must be tired. He's had some grueling battles in the last few days. Here he is now with a 6-point lead, having once again fought back magnificently. 13-7, final game. A bit of sweat on the racket, and the crowd clearly feeling that the slowing down tactics could rustle up their man. Appelgren serving. And going now 14-7 in front. So now the pressure is on the 22-year-old from Belgium. Appelgren serving 14-7. But the Swede had no answer to that shot. 14-8, one of the best shots in the final we've seen. A forehand top spinner. That one's not as accurate. You could sense by the reaction of the player himself. 15-8 then. Oh, and that was a bit loose from Appelgren. 15-9. He'll be looking to get this point to just keep the pressure on his opponent. He's 6 points away, is Appelgren. And he's now just 5. Really, your luck's out when you have points like that. And Saive must be wondering what he has to do here. He's 9-16 behind, and he does need really 4 of these service points. He has 5. He must really get 4. You wouldn't really fancy him coming back from 18-12 or worse, but 17-13 or possibly even 16-14 if he were to win them all. He's still very much in the contest. Well, what a great bit of defence that was from Appelgren. If he got out of that rally, you really would have had to have said something, because Saive there attacked magnificently, and the first was a great return. 10-16. Real tension in the crowd here. It's been a great final. Oh, and it was close, but it's 10-17. And the Swedes were relieved in the crowd, as well as that man on the other end of the table here. 10-17. That was a really, really good forehand, that. Appelgren was blaming the table, but there was plenty of spin put on that. It was a great shot. 11-17 then. Deciding set. 2-all. And that was another real excellent point by Jean-Michel. 12-17. Now this, a huge point. Psychologically, Mikael Appelgren could do with this one. He leads by 5 points. But it's 4 in a row.
13, Appelgren.
He is gone. He knows now how important this next few moments are going to be. He's 17-13 in front. His opponent has produced some superb table tennis in the last few minutes to stay in there. But these are now critical moments in this final. Decisive moments. Appelgren serving. 17-13 in front. 2 sets all.
17.
And suddenly now the 4th point in a row goes in favour of the 22-year-old from Ludwig in Belgium. Oh, and now nerves creeping in to Appelgren. 17-15, and the tension mounting in the arena. The crowd, who can sense that their man is getting tired. He produced a superb comeback in his semi-final match against Jan Waldner. He had this match virtually won a couple of minutes ago. But now, the young Belgium player is right back, having won the last 6 points. 17-16. And you wouldn't want to name the winner now. Really critical moments here in this final of the men's singles
Let 17.
Swedish Open here in Sundsvall. Oh, that was a very big point for Mikael Appelgren. Make no mistake about it. The rock has ended there. He's still in the lead. He's 2 points in front. He's 3 points away from victory. But he stopped 7 in a row against him. What a huge rally, and what a great rally, and what a marvellous moment for Mikael Appelgren. He's now 3 points in front after one of the best rallies that we've seen here during our whole week
19.
in Sundsvall. Appelgren leads 19-16, and really Jean-Michel Saive must be desperately disappointed. That was a superb rally. The difference between 19-16 and 18-17 when it comes to these critical moments cannot be emphasised here. Tension in the air, tension down there on the table. 16-19, decisive set. Saive really produced one there. 17-19, he's hanging in there. And Appelgren will have to work very hard indeed to grind this victory out. And we're right down now to the wire. 17-19. Oh, and he's got 3 match points. It's 17-20. Mikael Appelgren now can sense that victory is only just round the corner. But still, the last point's often the hardest to find. And his opponent won't be giving up. That was a great forehand.
19-20.
So now 1 saved, but still 2 more. It's been a great final. It's been a great week for Mikael Appelgren and his girlfriend, Marika, in the centre there. 2 points away now. 2 match points. And there it is! Mikael Appelgren has won the Swedish Open for 1991. In doing so, he's come from behind, 2 games behind, twice in the semi-final and the final. He's earned a standing ovation. He's won the £10,000 on offer, the first time that this big event has had sponsorship. It's been a marvellous week. We brought to you top-class table tennis action there, and confirmation he's won in 5 games, having been 2-0 down. He's won 11-21, 15-21, 21-19, 21-18 and 21-18 in a mammoth set. Thanks for joining us here on Eurosport. We'll bring you more table tennis soon here on Eurosport.